Today we are going to see the MCQ of structural analysis in the topic of statistically indeterminate beams. So the question is, a uniform grid simply supported at its end is subjected to uniformly distributed load over its entire length and is propped at the center so as to neutralize the deflection. The net bending moment at the center will be considered W equal to W into L. So the options are option A WL, option B WL by 8, option C WL by 24, option D WL by 32. So the correct answer is option B WL by 8. So next question, a propped cantilever will have dash reaction. Option A 2, option B 3, option C 1, option D 4. So the correct answer is option D 4. So next question, if the moment applied at the hinged end of the prismatic propped cantilever, then the moment at the fixed end will be option A m, option B m by 2, option C m by 3, option D m by 4. So the correct answer is option B m by 2. So next question, if the propped cantilever beam carries uniformly distributed load W kN per meter throughout the span, then the reaction at the propped end is option A 5 by 8 into WL, option B 3 by 8 into WL, option C 1 by 2 into WL, option D 3 by 4 into WL. So the correct answer is option B 3 by 8 into WL. So next question, for a beam having fixed end, the unknown element of the reaction is option A horizontal component at either end, option B vertical components at either end, option C horizontal component at one end and vertical component at another, option D horizontal and vertical components at both the ends. So the correct answer is option D horizontal and vertical components at both the ends. So next question, fixed end moments over simply supported end is option A 0, option B negative, option C positive, option D infinity. So the correct answer is option B negative. So next question, if the end B of continuous beam ABC sinks down, the moment at A will be option A 0, option B anti-clockwise, option C clockwise, option D infinity. So the correct answer is option B anti-clockwise. So next question, a fixed beam is subjected to a couple of moment m0 at the center. The corresponding fixed moment at each end is equal to option A m0, option B m0 divided by 2, option C m0 divided by 4, option D m0 divided by 8. So the correct answer is option C m0 divided by 4. So next question, bending moment at the slope at the end of fixed support of a fixed beam loaded by UDL is dash and dash respectively. Option A minimum and 0, option B maximum and 0, option C 0 and maximum, option D 0 and minimum. So the correct answer is option B maximum and 0. So next question, the stiffness factor for prismatic beam of length L and moment of inertia I is option A EI divided by L, option B 2 EI divided by L, option C 3 EI divided by L, option D 4 EI divided by L. So the correct answer is option A EI divided by L. So next question, the load on the spring per unit deflection is called option A stiffness, option B proof resilience, option C proof stress, option D proof load. So the correct answer is option A stiffness. So next question, the moment distribution method is best suited for option A indeterminate pin joint truss, option B rigid frame, option C space frame, option D composite structure. So the correct answer is option B rigid frame. So next question, the ratio of stiffness of the beam at near end when far end is hinged to the stiffness when far end is fixed. Option A 1 by 2, option B 3 by 4, option C 1, option D 4 by 3. So the correct answer is option B 3 by 4. So next question, in two span continuous beam loaded by UDL, point of contraflexure exists in option A at mid support, option B in both spans near middle support, option C near end support, option D at the end support. So the correct answer is option C near end support. So next question, in a cantilever beam, tension will be generated near option A near bottom surface, option B near top surface, option C at center, option D nowhere. So the correct answer is option B near top surface. So next question, the point of contraflexure is located where option A bending moment is maximum, option B bending moment is minimum, option C bending moment is 0, option D none of the above. So the correct answer is option C bending moment is 0. So next question, for a fixed beam AB, if support sinks by del, then reaction at the support A will be option A 12 EI del divided by L square, option B 12 EI del divided by L cube, option C 6 EI del divided by L cube, option D 6 EI del divided by L square. So the correct answer is option B 12 EI del divided by L cube. So next question, for the fixed beam AB, if support A rotates by theta, then fixed end moment produced at the support B is option A 4 EI theta divided by L, option B 4 EI theta divided by L square, option C 2 EI theta divided by L, option D 2 EI theta divided by L square. So the correct answer is option C 2 EI del theta divided by L. So next question, stiffness equal to option A moment divided by rotation, option B force divided by deformation, option C both A and B, option D both, option D none of above. So the correct answer is option C both A and B. So next question, carryover factor equal to option A moment produced at near end divided by moment produced at far end, option B moment produced at far end divided by moment produced at near end, option C moment produced at far end divided by moment produced at center, option D moment produced at center divided by moment produced at near end. So the correct answer is option B moment produced at far end divided by moment produced at near end. So next question, if a fixed support sinks by del, which statement is true? Option A, settlement will be positive if it rotates the beam as the whole in clockwise direction. Option B, settlement will be negative if it rotates the beam as the whole in anti-clockwise direction. Option C, both of above. Option D, none of above. So the correct answer is option C, both of above. So again we will see in next video. Thank you.